The coordinate plane. The development of the coordinate or Cartesian plane is often credited to the French philosopher and mathematician René Descartes. It is said that Descartes first came up with the idea for the plane as he lay in bed watching several flies crawl across his tiled ceiling. As he observed their movement, he realized that he could use the intersecting lines formed by the tiles to describe a fly's location. The Cartesian plane is also called the coordinate plane. Although historical evidence suggests that a contemporary of Descartes, Pierre de Fermat, did more to develop the coordinate system, Descartes' work revolutionized mathematics by describing the properties of the plane and using it as the first systematic link between Euclidean geometry and algebra. The coordinate plane is formed by perpendicular number lines called axes. The horizontal line is the x-axis, the vertical line is the y-axis, and the point at which the x and y axes intersect is called the origin. Points can be plotted on the plane using one coordinate from each of the axes. These sets of numbers are called ordered pairs. The x-coordinate always appears first, followed by the y-coordinate. The coordinates of the origin are 0, 0. The axes divide the coordinate plane into 4 quadrants. Each quadrant is numbered using Roman numerals 1 through 4 in a counterclockwise direction. So coordinate 1 is right here, 2 is here, 3 is here, and 4 is here. If you go ahead and slide the C onto the plane, this is one way to remember how the quadrants are numbered. If you write a giant C on top of the plane, the C begins in quadrant 1 and ends in quadrant 4. All points in a quadrant are described by ordered pairs with signs characteristic of that quadrant. That is reflected in the below chart and plane, keeping in mind that the ordered pairs are written as x, y. So in quadrant 1, both of the coordinates will be positive. In quadrant 2, the x-coordinate will be negative while the y-coordinate is positive. In quadrant 3, both are negative. And in quadrant 4, the x-coordinate is positive and the y-coordinate is negative. In quadrant 1, both the x and y coordinates are positive. Points in that quadrant are to the right and up from the origin. To graph an ordered pair, such as 4, 3, you start at the origin and you move right since the first number is positive. So you go to the right 4 spots, then you go up 3 spots. Since the second number is positive, you go up, and then you plot the point. In quadrant 2, the x-coordinate is negative and the y-coordinate is positive. Points in that quadrant are to the left and up from the origin. To graph an ordered pair, such as -4, 3, start at the origin, move to the left 4 spots, then move up 3 spots, and plot that point. In quadrant 3, both the x and y coordinates are negative. Its points are to the left and down from the origin. To graph an ordered pair, such as -3.5, -4, start at the origin, move to the left 3.5 spots, then move down 4. Because that second number is negative, so we move down, and plot the point. In quadrant 4, the x-coordinate is positive while the y-coordinate is negative. It is to the right and down from the origin. To graph an ordered pair such as 3, -2, start at the origin, move to the right 3 spots, 3 spaces, then move down 2, and plot the point.